Alright, let's talk. Things are really heating up in Blue Lock Rivals, and I think this might be the biggest update we've had in a while. Like, genuinely. We've now got even more leaks about Loki, and not just random text leaks either. We're talking about a full teaser trailer showing off his moves, his animations, and honestly, just his whole vibe. And man, from what we're seeing, I feel pretty confident saying Loki is going to be a game changer. But that's not all. It's not just the new style we're getting. It looks like we're also getting a brand new rarity. Yep, Masterclass is finally happening. And I know people have been talking about it forever, saying it would probably show up with Loki, and now that the leaks and teaser are out, it's basically confirmed. I said it too a while back, and turns out that prediction aged well. Now why does that matter? Because Masterclass isn't just a cool title. It means we're probably entering a new era of Blue Lock Rivals. This opens the door for global stars like Pablo, Lavinho, Chris Prince, and others to enter the game in the future. Like, we're talking next-level potential content. So yeah, while this is super exciting, I'm also wondering if the game can keep up with that kind of expansion, especially in terms of balance. Like, will it help the game or break it? I don't know yet, but we're gonna see real soon. And wait, do you remember a couple days ago when I said there might be a limited event just for Loki? Well, looks like I was right again. Loki is most likely going to be a time-limited character. Think something like Basketball God from the Basketball Zero event. He won't be around forever. Personally, I think he'll only be available until the next update. So this is definitely one of those, if you miss it, you miss it kind of deals. Also, something new, Blessed Spins. These are like lucky spins, but wrapped in a new mechanic. And here's the cool part. You'll probably be able to get them through event quests, which is super important. The update notes say limited event quests, so it sounds like we'll be grinding for these blessed spins instead of just hoping to get lucky from regular ones. Now this reminds me a lot of Easter Kaiser. Same kind of thing. Get a limited time style from doing quests. But please, please devs, I hope they don't pull the same stunt they did with Easter Kaiser, where only the first 25,000 players could unlock the style. That kind of limit creates unnecessary fear of missing him. I hope this time limited just means a time limit, not a player cap. Alright, so now let's talk about what was in that teaser. Because wow. Loki looks insanely fast. Like, we already knew he'd be quick from the manga in the earlier leaks, but seeing it animated? That speed is wild. And the animations? Surprisingly good. Like, better than I expected. The devs have clearly put in some work this past month. Definitely a step up from some of their earlier stuff. I'm curious what you all think of his moves, though. Do you think they're going to be too overpowered right out of the gate? Or do you trust that the devs balanced him enough during the delay? Personally, I think he's going to be a bit broken at launch. That's just how it usually goes with hyped up styles. But we'll see. And yeah, huge hopes riding on this update. Like, let's be honest here. The game's daily active player count has been slowly dropping. This Loki update might be the last big opportunity to bring that hype back. If they nail it, Blue Lock Rivals could see a major comeback. But if they mess it up, yeah, that could be rough. Now about the Masterclass rarity again, it's officially confirmed. But what's even more important is that it's a limited time thing. This rarity won't just stay in the spin pool forever. It's not like Mythic or Legendary. If you miss out now, chances are you won't see Masterclass Loki again. And I'd bet anything the pull rate will be super low. Like, we're probably talking 0.25% in lucky spins and maybe 1% in blessed spins. And please, I really hope they avoid making it too easy for new accounts to get Loki instantly. You know what I mean? Those players who register, hit level 10, and boom, get the best style in the game. That's what ruins balance. But if it's really limited to blessed spins, and those can only be earned through quests, that would be a great way to keep it fair. Oh, and speaking of that mystery spot in the lobby with the 3 question marks, remember that? I called it last time. It's part of the Loki event, 100%. That's where the event will go down. You'll probably find an NPC there, probably Loki himself. and that's where you'll get your blessed spins for completing quests. Honestly, I love that this is how it's working. The devs clearly want to avoid another NL Rin situation where the entire lobby was just flooded with pre-nerf Rins. Like, it was impossible to play properly during that time. So yeah, if the odds are low and the grind is real, I'm all for it. That means not every match is going to be filled with Lokis the moment the update drops. Now let's switch gears to talk about the major style rebalances. So as I mentioned, the devs ran a poll asking, what are the most annoying, unfun, or unbalanced styles to play against that ruin your gameplay experience? And according to that poll, the top 3 were NEL Rin, Haiku, and Kaiser. Now, I want to be clear, I actually think these styles are mostly balanced. Like, yeah, Nel Rin's domain is annoying sometimes, but you can literally counter it with an air dribble or just a smart pass. Same with Aiku's Sixth Sense. It saves him once, but that's it. And yeah, Kaiser has the fastest shot in the game, but that's canon. That's how he is in the manga. But I get it. I think the devs aren't planning to nerf these styles. They're planning to smooth them out. Make sure they're strong, but not breaking the game. For example, maybe make Aiku's Sixth Sense slightly weaker so it doesn't outclass his awakened move. I mean, let's be honest. It's weird when your base move is better than your ultimate, right? That shouldn't happen. Same goes for Kaiser. Maybe reduce his shot speed just a little. Nothing major, but just enough to keep things competitive. And for Nel Rin, maybe make a small tweak to his domain. Something that keeps it threatening but not match ruining. Now, on the flip side, I really hope they use this opportunity to buff some of the forgotten styles. Like, please give Shadow and Yukimiya some love. They aren't bad, they're just not quite up to par with the current meta. Also, Rio. Man, Rio needs a full rework, not just a buff. His whole thing is copying abilities, and if done right, that could be one of the most versatile and broken mechanics in the game. He has the potential to go meta again, just like before all these world-class and masterclass styles started showing up. So, yeah, personally, I'd love to see the devs show some love to these underused characters. But what about you? What styles would you buff? Are there any forgotten favorites you think deserve another shot in the spotlight? Drop a comment and let me know. I'll be reading them all and liking the ones that stand out. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover today. And honestly, I'm still thinking about how big this Loki update really is. Not just because of the style itself, but everything it brings along with it. The new rarity, the limited event, the blessed spins, the new flow, and the rebalance that might finally fix a lot of what's been frustrating lately. It feels like the devs are going all in this time. Loki isn't just another character. They've been building this up for over a month, and the teaser just confirmed the hype. Fast, flashy, probably cracked, and hopefully balanced. But more than that, it feels like Loki is the devs' way of showing us, hey, we're still here, we're still improving, and we still care about this game. Whether he ends up being overpowered or just well-designed, this update might actually decide the game's future. Will it bring players back? Will it set a new standard? I don't know, but I really hope so. Let me know what you're most excited about. Loki's style, his flow, the blessed spin system, or maybe the idea of masterclass rarities bringing in even more top-tier characters. I'll be reading every comment. Thanks for watching till the end. Seriously. You help keep the game alive just by being here.